Imagine 20,000 soldiers dead, Jerusalem's golden walls burning, chaos in every alley. In the summer of 1187, Europe's fragile Crusader kingdom teetered on collapse. Since the First Crusade in 1099, Christian knights had held Jerusalem, but by then their young king, Baldwin IV, struggled with leprosy, and internal feuds drained their strength. Across the desert, Saladin, born in 1137 near Tikrit, had united Egypt and Syria under his banner, and forged an army of hardened cavalry, infantry, and engineers determined to reclaim the Holy City. When Saladin laid siege to the fortress of Tiberias, King Guy assembled his field army in the Galilee Hills just north of Lake Tiberias. On July 4th, they marched 4 kilometers to the low volcanic summits called the Horns of Hattin, hoping to break Saladin's grip on Galilee's breadbasket. But Saladin was waiting. He occupied the 2 only springs, Ain al-Baida and Ain al-Hibrin, denying the Crusaders any water. From ridges to their north and west, his troops held the high ground, while light cavalry slipped behind them toward Tiberias, sealing off retreat. Under the midday sun, armor and heavy horses drained of moisture. The knights grew weak and disorganized. Saladin's archers and horsemen darted in from the flanks and rear, striking shields and shattering formations. By late morning, the Crusader army collapsed. Some 16,000 men perished or were captured, including King Guy, and the path to Jerusalem lay open. Over the next 6 weeks, Saladin swept down the coast. Acre, Jaffa, Caesarea, Sidon, and Beirut fell in rapid succession. Some after brief bombardments, others by ransom payments, isolating Jerusalem completely. With no reinforcements from Europe, each surrendering town bolstered Saladin's supplies and morale, while the city's defenders watched helplessly as their territory vanished. On September 20th, Saladin's army arrived before Jerusalem's walls. Fewer than 3,000 men-at-arms held the fortifications alongside tens of thousands of civilians. Day after day, trebuchets and mangonels pounded the ancient stones. Archers rained arrows into the courtyards. Engineers undermined a wall until, on September 29th, a breach appeared. Rather than storm the city, Saladin offered terms: 10 gold dinars ransom for a man, 5 for a woman, 2 for a child, later reduced to spare the poorest. At dawn on October 2nd, Jerusalem's gates opened in silence. The Crusader garrison marched out with honors of war. Thousands paid to leave. The destitute were freed, and even the Church of the Holy Sepulchre stood unharmed. Saladin's combination of military genius and mercy became legend. The fall of Jerusalem sparked the Third Crusade and reshaped the medieval world, proving that a single campaign, born of clever tactics, control of water, and respect for one's foes, can change history forever.